NFTs are taking the art and gaming worlds by storm, but what are they exactly? Regardless of how you feel about them, the NFT has certainly made a splash. They've been big news since that $69.3 million sale made headlines. While some question the phenomenon's long-term viability, the market has recently taken a downturn. Others are convinced they are here to stay. Are you unsure what we're talking about? Continue watching this video. Our video covers everything you need to know about NFTs, including what they are, how they work, why they've sparked debate, and how you can participate. What is a non-financial transaction, NFT? In essence, an NFT is a collectible digital asset that has value both as a cryptocurrency and as a piece of art or culture. NFTs are being viewed as a value-holding investment in the same way that art is. But how do you do it? Let's start with a definition of the term. NFT stands for non-fungible token, which is a type of cryptocurrency similar to Bitcoin and Ethereum. However, unlike a standard coin on the Bitcoin blockchain, an NFT is one of a kind and cannot be exchanged for other NFTs, hence, non-fungible. So, what distinguishes an NFT from a standard cryptocurrency? The file contains additional data, elevating it above pure currency and allowing it to be used for, well, anything. NFTs come in a variety of shapes and sizes, but they could be a piece of digital art or a music file, anything unique that can be stored digitally and considered valuable. In essence, they are similar to any other physical collector's item, except that instead of an oil painting on canvas to hang on your wall, you receive a JPG file. What are NFTs and how do they work? NFTs are individual tokens that are part of the Ethereum blockchain and contain additional information. The important part is the extra information, which allows them to be represented as art, music, video, and so on, in the form of JPGs, MP3s, videos, GIFs, and other formats. They can be bought and sold like other types of art because they have value, and, like physical art, their value is largely determined by market and demand. That isn't to say that there is only one digital version of an NFT art available for purchase on the market. Copies of an NFT are still valid parts of the blockchain, much like art prints of an original are made, used, bought, and sold, but they will not have the same value as the original. Don't think that by right-clicking and saving an image of an NFT, you've hacked the system. Because your downloaded file does not contain the information that makes it part of the Ethereum blockchain, you will not become a millionaire. Does that make sense? I'm looking for a place to buy NFT tokens. NFTs can be purchased on a variety of platforms, depending on what you're looking for. For example, if you're looking for baseball cards, you should go to a site like Digital Trading Cards, but other marketplaces sell more generalized items. You'll need a wallet that's specific to the platform you're buying on, as well as cryptocurrency to put in it. Some pieces are beginning to appear at more mainstream auction houses, as evidenced by the sale of Beeple's Every Days, the first 5,000 days at Christie's, so keep an eye out for these as well. That Beeple piece was the one that sold for $69.3 million, in case you missed it. Many types of NFT are frequently released as drops, due to high demand, much like in events, when batches of tickets are often released at different times. This means that when the drop begins, there will be a frenzied rush of eager buyers, so be sure to register and have your wallet topped up ahead of time. NFTs are also becoming popular as in-game purchases in a variety of video games, much to the delight of parents everywhere. Players can buy and sell these assets, which include playable items such as unique swords, skins, and avatars. Who's been experimenting with NFTs? NFTs are definitely having a moment, with artists, gamers, and brands from all walks of life contributing to the trend. In fact, it appears that a new player enters the NFT market every day. Stepping into the NFT space provides artists with a new space and format in which to create and share art, as well as a new way for their fans to support their work. Artists can offer the public a variety of ways to buy art and make money, with pieces ranging from small, quick-to-create GIFs. Rainbow Cat, above, was sold for $690,000 by Neon Cat, to more ambitious works. We've talked a little about those creating NFTs for use in video games, which is shaking up the concept of buying in-game assets. Until now, any digital assets purchased within a game belonged to the game company, with gamers only purchasing them for the purpose of using them while playing the game. However, NFTs mean that asset ownership has shifted to the buyer, allowing them to be bought and sold across the gaming platform with added value based on who has owned them previously. In fact, games based solely on NFTs are now being developed, demonstrating how they are reshaping the industry. Well-known artists are expected to be compensated handsomely for their work, which is exactly what happened when an anonymous group of art enthusiasts burned an original Banksy to turn it into an NFT. Other sales, on the other hand, are more surprising. It was, for example, Beeple's first foray into the NFT market, and despite his renown as a digital artist, the fact that this auction fetched the third highest price ever paid for a living artist was unexpected. And NFTs are a lucrative revenue stream for brands, as evidenced by the recent flurry of brand adoption. On one marketplace, Taco Bell sold taco-themed gifs and images, like the one above, and the entire stock of 25 sold out in less than 30 minutes. Seriously. Each NFT came with a $500 gift card that the original owner could use, which may have contributed to their initial popularity. These taco cards, on the other hand, are now being sold on the secondary market, with the most expensive card fetching $3,500. That does not include the gift card, just to be clear. NBA Top Shot is a way for the NBA to sell digital collectibles in the form of trading cards that feature iconic game moments. The NBA is looking for ways to expand this revenue stream as far as it can go, with plans to add virtual jewelry, accessories, and clothing that can be used across social media. Even tweets are valuable, as Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey recently sold the first ever tweet for $2,915,835.47. You can also buy digital real estate and 3D assets like furniture from musicians who are selling the rights and originals of their work, as well as short videos to clips of their music. In fact, a digital home was recently sold for an incredible $500,000. The first digital house in the world, according to digital art marketplace Super Rare, is Toronto artist Krista Kim's Mars house, pictured above. The owner will be able to explore the mansion on Mars using virtual reality, including sunbathing outside the house, thanks to the help of an architect and video game software, in the Mars atmosphere. Why are NFTs so divisive? In the NFT market, there's a lot of money to be made. However, you may have heard that NFTs are the subject of some debate, particularly in regards to their impact on the environment. The production of NFTs necessitates a massive amount of energy. So much so that many protesters are concerned about the craze's potential environmental impact. One piece called Coronavirus consumed an incredible 192 kilowatt-hours in its creation, according to CryptoArt.wtf, a site set up to calculate the carbon footprint of NFTs, which is now offline. That's the equivalent of a European Union resident's entire 2-week energy consumption. But, you say, that must be a particularly large piece. No, a simple GIF can equal the same amount of consumption. Artists can contribute by attempting to create carbon-neutral artwork. Beeple has already promised to do this going forward, as the above tweet explains. However, because of the way cryptocurrency systems are constructed, the problem is much more serious. To keep the financial records of its users secure, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies rely on a proof-of-work system, similar to a complex series of puzzles, which consumes a tremendous amount of energy. Ethereum, in fact, consumes roughly the same amount of energy as the entire country of Libya. Ouch. ArtStation was so concerned about the impact on the environment that it recently reversed its decision to sell NFTs in the face of widespread opposition. Sega was recently the subject of a Twitter storm after announcing its intention to begin manufacturing NFTs. After all, Sonic was all about the environment. However, there are organizations working to make a difference, so it may not be as divisive in the future. Here's a look at what Blockchain for Climate is doing to help the situation. Many in the art and design community are also outraged that NFTs are being sold for such exorbitant prices. Given that NFTs were created to give artists more control over their work by asserting digital ownership, the idea that they are becoming increasingly elitist is causing controversy. The buy-in fees are prohibitive for many, and the cost to actually buy one means many believe the marketplace is becoming a playground for the super rich, as we'll discuss in a moment. Some artists believe they are at a disadvantage in the very field over which they were supposed to have authority.